What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. I gotta be honest with you, I'm filming a video that I never expected that I'd be filming. This morning, I woke up ready to continue editing the videos that you probably saw of our viewing party at Castel Fulton for Sampdoria versus Juventus, and I woke up to the amazing news. The president of the Italian Football Federation has resigned from his position. This is the news that Michael and I have been waiting for. So I got out of the studio, stopped editing, came to a local football field just a few blocks away from the studio and decided to talk a little bit about it and give my thoughts. So the criticism that Michael and I have had over Italy being knocked out of the World Cup was that in 2010, Italy was knocked out of the group stages. 2014, Italy was knocked out of the group stages once again, and nothing changed. So what was going to change in 2018 when the guys at the top of our federation, who have been the problem, making poor decisions, just thinking about themselves, trying to put their friends in their positions, haven't left, and guys who are very bad have been appointed. And we said that the change that was needed was not just to get a coach, was not just to sign Ancelotti or Conte or Allegri or whoever the coach is going to be. It was to change the foundation. The guys who were running at the top needed to leave, and TAVECCHIO, who said that he was not going to resign, he blamed Ventura, he blamed being unlucky, and said that he had no reason to resign, has come forward today and resigned. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory right now. So yesterday, a whole story came out about TAVECCHIO, how he went to China to try to sign Lippi as Italy's coach before Ventura was hired. Lippi said, no, I want to be the guy who's in charge of all of the youth rankings, up from the kids to the first team, and be like a technical director of the Azzurri and help build for the future, which is an amazing idea. So Lippi accepted. TAVECCHIO said, perfect, I got Lippi. He goes, Lippi, I need you to choose a coach for the job. Lippi comes back after a few days and Lippi says Ventura is the man. Apparently, only a few people in the world knew this at that point. So TAVECCHIO said, okay, Lippi wants Ventura, I'll go hire Ventura. Before closing a deal for Lippi, he went out, signed Ventura, and then after Ventura was signed as Italy's coach, went back to Lippi, tried to get him as a technical director. He worked for a month, and then it was later found out that his son, who's an agent and represents a lot of clubs, had a conflict of interest and he could no longer be this technical director. So we got stuck with Ventura, who Lippi wanted to use kind of like his yes man, according to this news that was revealed, and that's the situation that we got ourselves in. TAVECCHIO came out saying, yes, it's Lippi's fault. Lippi chose Ventura, and that's how it happened. Lippi came out saying, this is all BS. He said Ventura maybe was on my list, but I never said to hire Ventura. He says TAVECCHIO said, let's hire Ventura. Anyway, TAVECCHIO in his resignation today came out and got a little bit pissed. I'll be honest with you. The press conference that he gave, I didn't even watch the whole thing. I started watching, and then I felt like his apology and his resignation was not really him giving his resignation. It was him who he was forced to step down. He didn't want to. He put excuses and never really owned up that he screwed up and started to scream during his press conference, blaming all sorts of other factors. I turned off the press conference. I didn't want to hear his BS anymore. But anyway, the situation that we're in right now, the Italian Football Federation does not have a president. This could be a very good moment. This could finally be the turning point where we build from our youth to our head Azzurri, the first team, and have a guy in charge who is not racist and homophobic and says all these things to separate us, because that's what TAVECCHIO has done in the past. We need someone who's forward thinking, who puts the passion first for the Azzurri, who wants us to succeed, and who creates a long-term plan. He is not in there to put his friends in position. He is not in there to make short-term money. He is not in there to blame others. You are the commander-in-chief if you are the president of our federation. I don't know who the new president is. I don't even have any names, and I think they have to go through an election process to get this new president. But I think that finally, for the first time, again, I kept saying that I wasn't too optimistic because the head was not gone. Now the head is gone, or at least the president, TAVECCHIO, is gone, and hopefully the new guy who comes in can bring in people like Paolo Maldini, Del Piero, Buffon, De Rossi, guys who really embody the spirit of the Azzurri, who want our success above their own. I think that this person needs to be open and not exclude others. I think that it needs to be a person that's less selfish and puts the Azzurri before them. But guys, it really is good news. I've got a little bit more pep in my step today just because I'm happy. I never like to say that I'm happy that a man lost his job, but unfortunately, the Azzurri comes first, and I think that he was no longer the man for the job. And yeah, that's how it goes, guys. I know a lot of you will probably be excited right now to hear this. I think it's a moment to embrace it and also to get to work, and the people who are going to elect our new president need to do their due diligence and not let something that's happened and finally look for a plan for the Azzurri to build. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're excited. If you have any presidents in mind. I can't even think of anyone because I don't know that well who's going to be in contention. But if you do, maybe do, let me know. As always, we'll talk to you soon. Ciao ragazzi.